Hello. Hi, how you doing? It's Maisha, Goddess Mama. So I'm out here and I'm taking a walk, and I just can't even believe this place that I found here in the middle of the city. It's Rocky Mountain National Park, and I've been out here a couple of times. And well, not Rocky Mountain National Park, it's the Arsenal. It's the Arsenal. So I've been out here a couple of times, and I just found some spots that I had never seen before. I just saw pelicans. I didn't know this was here, but look around. You can see a little bit of it, and this is not even the area that I really want to show you. But I'm out here, and I was taking a walk, and I've got my staff. I've got my staff energy. Just really walking in this peaceful place. I didn't have my phone with me, and I found other sticks and staffs, and I was getting ready to get in the car, and I went, no, I need to share. I had a download, and I needed to share that with you. I was sitting here, and I was just thinking, sometimes there is this thing that comes over me, and it feels like loneliness is what I have attributed to. I said, oh, it's loneliness. And just kind of feeling a little alone out here walking, would love to have company. And what I realized, all of a sudden it just hit me, because I'm not really alone. That's not what I feel, because I'm out here, and there are creatures out here, and there's the water out here, and there's Mother Earth, and I had my shoes off, and I'm walking on the ground and feeling really connected with the earth. And the word that came to me was longingness. That's what it is. There's a longingness for a remembered life, remembered lifetimes of community, of joining with each other, of doing things that are so much bigger than what we're doing right now. There's a remembered lifetime of that. And so I have this longingness for that, because I can see where we're going. I can see where we're going. We're going into that. We're at the beginning stages of really beginning to understand the power of who we are and the potential that we have to create a life on earth that is welcoming, that is glorious to each one of us as we choose that, understanding that it is our choices and what it is that we get to experience. So just really sitting with that and understanding that it's not alone. It's not loneliness. It's longingness. And that was so huge that I had to go back to my car and get my phone so that I could share that with you. See my little feather that I found? The feather that was gifted to me by by the mother. So I just really, it's the longingness and remembering. Many of us have done this before. This is not our first rodeo, in creating a beautiful lifetime. I sure hope that text is not going to show up on there. But a beautiful lifetime. As we transition this place into multidimensionality, we are remembering that we've done this work before. So that in itself is just this powerful place for us to remember. And so I know for me, I started getting anxious, I'm like, oh, we're there, we're going there, I can see it, oh my God, I can see this beautiful world that we're creating, with all our choicing, choicing, I like that word, but choicing, we're creating that. And I can feel it, and I see it, and that's all I can hold in my mind is the beauty of who we are and the connection that we have. And let's just honor that connection by seeing it, by being it, by knowing it. Just know that that's who we are. Stop looking at things outside of yourself to tell you who your heart is and what your heart is saying. You already know what your heart is saying. Listen to your heart. Act from your heart. That is the most important organ. That is the first organ that is created. And there are studies now that even Western scientists are beginning to understand that the heart has more brain cells in it than the brain. So there's something very special about the heart, and we can feel it, and you can come from this heart space, and it feels very different than the brain space. And that is the place where we feel connected. I know that's the place where I feel connected when I go to my heart, when everything around me is telling me, that's not reality. This is the reality. And I'm like, no, the reality is that we're all magnificent, wonderful, creative beings. We are just being here. We're that. That's the reality. And anything else that's not saying that is the lie. And so that's the place to hold for each other. What if we could see each other like that all the time? I see you like that. Thank you for being in my world and holding this beautiful space. Thank you. Ashe.